Greetings, Mustangs. Welcome to the ranch and to everyone's favorite thing to do, register for classes.
That's right, it's registration season. So let's talk about how to get started.
First, make sure you talk to your parent or guardian about what courses you want to take next year. Usually, it's helpful to write down any questions or ideas you or they might have about the courses next year. LRHS counselors will carve out time to speak with all soon, to 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students during this time. Incoming freshmen, of course, will complete their request at their respective middle school, and seniors, well, you're done. So why are you even watching this? It's because of me, right? Aww.
All right, let's get serious, Mustangs. The goal of high school is to graduate, right? So make sure you know the graduation requirements here in Manatee County. To earn a standard 24-credit diploma from the state of Florida, you will need to complete 4 English classes, 4 math classes, including algebra and geometry, 3 science classes, including biology, 3 social study credits, including world history, U.S. history, and U.S. government and economics. In addition to your core academic requirements, you will also need to complete the Hope Health class, or earn the Hope waiver. You must also earn a fine art credit as well as complete 8 electives. Last is the half credit in personal finance and money management. To walk across the field your senior year, you will also need to have an unweighted 2.0 GPA or higher and pass the required state assessments. Now that's a lot to digest, so hopefully you enjoyed this handy information screen or took the time to screenshot it. That's genius level idea, by the way.
Now let's get into the registration process and fill out your course request form. This is an important piece of paper, Mustangs. To get started, make sure you have your name and contact info filled out at the top. Remember, it's a 2-sided form, so make sure both you and your parent or guardian sign the form. This completed form will confirm with your guidance counselor the core classes and levels you wish to take, as well as any other required credits or elective you hope to complete during the school year. If you take a closer look at the form, you're going to need to choose your core academic classes. Core classes are specific to your grade level. Teachers will make recommendations and sign off on core classes as they know you the best. If you want a dual enrollment class as one of your core classes, remember there are certain requirements and an application process for that. When choosing any class, including electives, look for the word prerequisite. It means you must finish a specific course and earn a minimum grade or get a qualifying test score in that class. The prerequisites for LRHS courses are listed within the course description in the curriculum guide, which can be found on the online Lakewood Branch High School page under Academics, then Counseling and Registration Materials. If you're put into an academic core class that you didn't choose because you properly did not meet the prerequisites, go back to the curriculum guide to learn more. If you still have questions, your counselor is there to help.
Here at LRHS, we have a ton of electives. On your form, you'll be asked to choose 6 electives. You must also rank your choices 1 through 6, with 1 being the elective you want the most and 6 being the elective you'd want to have the least. Please keep in mind that you may not get your top 3. So make sure the 6 electives that you pick on the request form are the ones that you'll enjoy no matter what. On your form, you'll see 3 sections. 1 is where it's open to anyone. 2 is where it requires a teacher approval or prerequisite. And 3 is where an application or audition is needed. All class applications can be found online and we provided under each course that requires an application. Everyone will have an individual meeting with the counselor to talk more about the classes that you choose.
What's up? You've changed your mind? Well, if you've already gotten your schedule and you're wanting to make a switch, here's the only reasons you'd be considered for a schedule change. If you've already earned credit in that course, if you failed to meet the requirements for that course, if you scheduled for too many classes or courses, or if there's a district directive to course progression. So please be careful and mindful when making your course selections for next year, because schedule changes are not guaranteed.
Now let's look at your acceleration options. What? Is this not one of them? Alright. For reals, you can choose from AP classes, AP capstone, and dual enrollment. If you're interested in advanced placement programs, there are college-level classes taught here at LRHS. Remember, these classes can be a lot. You will be required to take a nationwide AP exam at the end of the year. You must have teacher approval or meet the requirements. Make sure to check the school website over the summer because you may have AP assignments that are due the first day of school. Yikes. Make sure you do your research on the rigor of the course. Consider your extracurricular activities and other course selections to make sure you're not overwhelmed during the school year. If you're interested in the AP Capstone program, you can get an AP Seminar or AP Research certification or a Capstone Diploma. You'll use your topics to go more in depth and master skills you might use in college or your future career. Now, here's something that will help you stand out in your college applications and potential interviews. Dual enrollment at the University of South Florida Sarasota Manatee campus is offered here at LRHS. To be eligible, you must be going into the 10th, 11th, or 12th grade and must have a weighted GPA of 3.5 or higher. You must also meet the requirements on the SAT, ACT, or PERT test. Now you can find all forms and applications on the dual enrollment page on the LRHS website. Ready to head to the college campus? You can go to the State College of Florida to take college classes or USF campus. You can take dual enrollment, early admission, or accelerated dual enrollment. Just like USF Sarasota Manatee, you must fill out the proper applications and have a passing SAT, ACT, or PERT score. Now, you'll have to complete certain high school courses to be admitted. On that note, teachers can recommend you for dual enrollment, but you must also qualify based on the college requirements.
What happens if you have a bad year or a class fail at the ranch? Sometimes a student might fail a class, but there's a policy in place for that. If you fail a class, you can't retake it at LRHS. There's also a thing called grade forgiveness if you earned a D or an F in a high school class. Talk to your school counselor. You can retake the course on FLVS, also known as Florida Virtual School, to recover the credit. You can also discuss more options with your counselor. If you get a C or higher in your FLVS class, that original grade will not be calculated on your GPA, but it will end up in your transcript.
Alright, let's cover some basic questions you might have because nobody listens anymore. Here's one. Can I get my schedule changed before the first day of school? No. You're going to have to wait until schedules are handed out on the first day of school.
Can I get my schedule changed before the end of the semester? Unfortunately not. You're going to need to have to stick with those classes for the rest of the year.
What if my parents are really important people?
Still no.
Here's a good one. What if there's an error in my schedule? Just follow the schedule change process that will be posted the first week of school. There are some errors counselors will fix right away.
Remember, you can find out your curriculum guide and our course requirements on the LRHS website. Make plans to involve your parents or guardian in your schedule decisions.
Be sure to get any signature from a teacher that is required in any core class or elective. When you're done with your form, make sure to turn it in to your teacher before the deadline.
LRHS counselors are willing to build the best schedule possible for you. So do your part, or request an individual meeting for extra help.
Your schedule is your life during the school year, so make it the best it can be. And as always, go Mustangs!